Hello everyone, thank you for you to the audio more, and today is day 7, the final day of Impossible Progression to Impossible Challenges, the squat. Today is the final day of the squat. One thing before I do even a quick recap I want to mention. So here's what I'm actually going to do in the following week. I understand a lot of you are probably wondering, when the hell is this guy going to get back to more martial arts based things? Well, you know, this channel, yes, it's mainly martial arts based, but it is other things as well. I want to try to reach out to everyone as much as possible. And like I said, I take requests on my content, and this was actually a request. Now, the students of my close friend, a brother of mine, is actually, they didn't request, oh hey, do 1, 2, 3 weeks. They made the request, and I ran with it. I am great about innovation. I like to innovate things, and I want to give you, everyone out there, the best content that I possibly can give, and do the best job that I can, and show you that, it's not just about one little simple thing. You can make any simple thing a huge scientific method, or you can make a simple thing something really big in a positive manner. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do this upcoming week is I'm actually going to focus primarily, and I'm not going to necessarily pick specific days, but I'm focused primarily on, individual or supplemental things to help with the impossible push-up, impossible squat, and the impossible pull-up. But a quick recap, I've gone over several things. Obviously, hip mobility is going to make a huge difference in progressing to the impossible squat. The strength within your iliopsoas or groin muscles, your outer hips, and your quads and hamstrings, your entire leg area, or your entire, leg components, I should say, okay, is going to be a combination of muscular endurance and strength. However, in the impossible squat, it is going to be based more so on overall endurance than it is anything else. So get out there, jog more, walk more, do things to increase your endurance. Even just holding, certain, poses, whatever, or leg, kicks, anything like that. Anything like that is going to help make one hell of a difference in your impossible squat. Now, what I'm about to show you, it can get pretty damn brutal, but here's what you want to ask yourself. How bad do you truly want it? How bad do you want to succeed in the impossible squat? And even if you're not ambitious about the impossible squat, at least try this out for a little bit, or do a few sets of this to at least help yourself. You'll give it a try. Boost your confidence level. Even if you don't have any interest in it, guess what? A lot of times when we go outside of the realm of things we're interested in, that is actually what's going to get us to that next level. So, the first thing I want to start with is going to be, and each exercise I show you, we're going to do basically the same thing. But first thing I want to show you is, we're going to start with, is going to be the narrow horse stance, okay? So get down here, keep your back straight. Now here's what I want you to do. Now you're going to do some pulses here, right? Okay, you do some pulses, you're going to hold for a little bit. Then what I want you to do is I want you to come up into a jumping squat. Now if you don't feel comfortable, if you have sore knees, or you mess up your knees, you don't really want to do that. Instead, just come up here, maybe do a slight jump, come back down. Pulse again. I want you to do this about 5 times, okay? Boom, boom, boom. When you come down basically, land easy, boom, and then there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Now on the 5th one, I want you to hold for 20 to 30 seconds. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's what I want you to do. I want you to hold for 20 to 30 seconds, okay? Come up, take about a 10, 15, 20 second, maybe 30 second rest, and then I want you to go to the standard horse stance, which is what the impossible squat is based on. Now it's going to be a little more challenging, especially after doing that one. I can feel it, I'm a little bit tight, but I'm loosening up, okay? So then boom, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, remember on the 5th one, do a few pulses, and hold. Now be very careful, because if you feel any groin pain or anything like that, or if you injured your groin, you definitely want to be extremely careful. Now the next one is also going to be challenging, and that is going to be changing your angles, alternate. Okay, so if you can't see my foot placement here, here's what I'm doing right here. Same thing, pulse, okay, boom, come up 5 times. Okay, so then you want to switch to the other side. Pulse here. Boom. Come up 5 times. Then what I want you to do is I want you to do the very last one, and that's 1 set. I want you to do 2 to 3 sets of this. Okay? I want you to go out as far as you can. Okay? As far as you can, without hurting yourself, without pain. You're going to want to feel discomfort. Why is that? Because this is actually really going to thoroughly stretch your iliopsoas, your groin muscle, and your outer hips. Okay, you can pulse here, okay, back and forth here. You can also go like this here. So many different things, okay? So that's what I want you to do today. That's your challenge for today. That's your challenge for day 7. And then also, I understand, I know I did mention I was going to possibly do a simulation of the impossible pull-up and whatnot, okay? So, you know what? Screw it. I was just about to say we're not going to do that, but guess what? Give me a second. I'm grabbing my gloves. We're just going to do that real quick. Because guess what? It's all about embracing that discomfort and pushing past your mind. My mind just told me, hey, you don't need to do it. Don't worry about it. So guess what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'll be right back. Okay, so now once again, when I turn the other way, you won't be able to hear me. I'm going to just estimate for 20 seconds. That's what actually I'm going to do. And for the impossible pull-up, you want to find one position, but normally a standard pull-up position, so not real wide, not real narrow, kind of in between is going to be the best bet. That's actually, I'm pretty sure that's the what most people use for the impossible pull-up. Like I said, I'm going to estimate for 20 seconds. Remember, on the impossible pull-up, it's from the hanging position, 20 seconds, up slow, boom, no, don't stop. As soon as you get to that, get up to the top, start going down slowly for 20 seconds. So ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And when you come down, hang for a little bit, get that nice good stretch in your back. Okay, all right, now I'm going to switch back and we'll finish up here. Okay, now honestly, for 20 seconds up and down, I actually kind of felt that, of course. I've actually been doing more pull-ups lately, and especially did a pretty decent amount yesterday. So, remember, I want you to always remember, embrace a little bit more discomfort each and every day. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You want to make discomfort your norm. The uncomfortable it sucks, and no one really likes it. I don't like being uncomfortable. No one really does, honestly. Then there are going to be times where you'll be like, oh, you know what? I'm loving this discomfort. Then there's the other times you're going to be like, man, I don't want to do that shit no more. But guess what? That's how you take control of your mind. Take control of your mind today and embrace that discomfort. I want you to challenge yourself with the exercise I showed you, and I want you to challenge yourself by doing a simulation of the impossible pull-up for about 20 seconds, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you also to do a simulation of the impossible squat. Remember, the impossible squat is the standard, not the narrow, okay? The standard horse stance. Keep your back straight, whatever, okay? And remember, that's just simply holding it as long as you possibly can. So that's easy to practice. Not saying it's easy to do, but it's easy to sit there and just practice. And say you only get 20 seconds. Go up, take 5, 10 seconds, go back down. And I would recommend, to really get your muscular endurance up, do the exercises that I just showed you with the different variations of holding, jumping up, whatever, and maybe take a minute rest, and then right after that, then try a simulation of the impossible squat and see how you do, okay? Because here's the thing, if you do pretty well that way, your legs are going to be pretty fatigued, then guess what? Imagine when you're fresh and you're going to do the impossible squat. So do these things and embrace the discomfort today. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Smash one, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's go and do something. Do more than what you did yesterday. Get your ass up today and grind. What have you done today to push yourself to grind, to embrace more discomfort? Also, hey everyone, happy Father's Day. Be safe, have fun, get in that family time today. Let's go. Push yourself.